We're going to be doing a oil change for a 2020 Subaru Forester. The type of oil you'll need is for a non-turbo engine. It's a 0W20, along with the oil filter right here. Here's the model number. It's going to be listed below in the description. This is the A15A version of this, and then you'll need a Phillips head screwdriver and a 14mm socket set for the oil change. For your oil change, the oil filter is located right here along with the oil fill portion, and this car does take 0W20. Be sure to check your engine to make sure that you have the right engine. Two different variances on this is the turbo engine. This one is the non-turbo engine, and this one takes 0W20. You can also check your instruction manual. It's also much easier to raise your car up on these ramps to be able to get below your car. Additionally, you're going to need an oil drain pan as well as a funnel to put your oil in. So there's going to be 4 different screws. These will pop off, and this is a Phillips head screw as well. But what you can do is you can take each of these off, and there's a turn symbol on here and it'll pivot here, or you can take the whole portion out. I'm just going to take one to show you as an illustration on what you need to be doing. So you take a flathead screwdriver and then you're going to push it out, and Subaru's made this really easy so that you can get to your oil pan, but this is left right here, and as you see right here, here's the oil pan filter. It's a 14mm, and you're gonna loosen this up and drain the oil next. We're going to break apart So you're going to put the new crush washer on, and we're going to put the oil pan plug on next. So what I'd recommend is a set of oil filter clamps for a remover. They make them in this type of open-ended fashion. We're going to be removing this counterclockwise, so we're going to be turning over to the left, and then we're going to hand tighten some on. So as we adjust these and get to these, what I like to do is loosen them up, and oil will come out of this, and we're going to clean it up a little bit. And the most important part is to make sure that the rubber grommet comes off of the oil right here canister, and you're going to have oil in this area as well, and that's okay, and we're going to wipe that down. And what we're going to do is we're going to take just a paper towel, we're going to wipe down this area, and it's important that you wipe down this area. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the oil filter that you end up purchasing, and this is going to be the model number right here, and I'll put it in the link, but this is the A15 version. Replace the other version, and we're going to oil up the gasket around here. I'm taking a little bit of the used oil right here, and we're going to lube up the outside portion, and I'm going to take a set of paper towel to clean out the outside of here. And what we're going to do is we're going to reinstall it and make sure we're not cross-threading. So as you put it on top of here, it should be able to freely close on here. And once it makes contact, you want to go 3/4 according to the instructions, and hand tighten this on. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take off the engine oil. We're going to refill it with 4.1. I like to wipe the exterior out of this, and get yourself a good funnel, and we're going to fill this up with 4.1 of 0W20 synthetic. And what I like to do is I like to slowly pour this in, and today is a particularly windy day. And you can always check the yellow check engine oil dipstick. You can always check the yellow dipstick right here. In between high and low, there's going to be 2 dots right here. For high and low, there's going to be a dot here, and it's about 1 quart in between. And I'm going to run the engine and check it on level ground. But what I like to do whenever I'm done is I always double check all of my bolts, and I make sure that everything is tight. So I will close this up, and then I do a turn on this. This is always hand tight. And then below I'm going to do one more check on the oil pan filter.